This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, dogs of various breeds and sizes have gathered alongside their human companions at the blessing of the Animal Service at St Paul's Cathedral. Events in Dunedin marking Mental Health Awareness Week are starting with a blank canvas. And the West Otago Hills were filled with the sound of high-octane engines as the competitors took part in the Rankleburn Rally. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. Dogs of various breeds and sizes have gathered alongside their human companions at the blessing of the Animal Service at St Paul's Cathedral. The special service is held every year to recognise the important role pets can play in people's lives.
Let us play. Dogs of all varieties gathering in Dunedin St Paul's Cathedral for the annual blessing of the Animal Service.
There's been a history of an animal service over the last few years, and around about the time of St Francis Day, which is on October the 4th, we have a service to bless animals, because animals are quite important to many of us, and certainly this one here is quite important to me.
All pets are welcome to the special service, but dogs certainly had a premium on the prayers offered up this year. About 15 various breeds and sizes gathering alongside their human companions. As well as hymns and prayers for those present, there was also recognition for those past.
The candles lit in memory of pets that have died shows that they live on in our hearts and our memories afterwards.
The Right Reverend Stephen Benford says animals undoubtedly play an important part in many people's lives, and the service is one way of showing appreciation for all pets.
We had a number of visitors from lots of other churches around about, bringing dogs as varied as an 11-week puppy through to a Great Dane.
The blessing of the animals is run in conjunction with Otago SPCA in Dunedin, the South Today.
The ballot has opened for the first 10 Kiwi-built homes in Wanaka. There are 4 2-bedroom and 6 3-bedroom standalone houses up for sale, costing between $565,000 and $650,000. The properties are located in the North Lake subdivision and will be ready for families to move in by Christmas. Over 200 Kiwi-built homes are set to be built in the subdivision over the next 2 years. The ballot for the first 10 homes is open for 4 weeks. First home buyers and some second chances are eligible to enter. Prospective buyers must provide proof of financing and be willing to sign a declaration saying they won't sell or rent out their home for at least 3 years. Events in Dunedin marking Mental Health Awareness Week are starting with a blank canvas. A large canvas has been set up in the Wall Street Mall, with organisers hoping people will transform the blank space into a colourful mural depicting mental well-being.
Cartoonist and art educator Brent Harper working with the public to create a mural in Dunedin's Wall Street Mall. The week-long project is part of the Southern Region's Activities for Mental Health Awareness Week. Harper says art is something everyone can relate to.
I've worked in 8 different countries now, and the great thing about art is it's an international language. It's a way of communicating an idea that sometimes language is not enough.
Student Jordan Woodmancy is contributing a message of mental healing in her work.
With my idea, it was a wolf sort of healing the land, and I love animals, so that was sort of a easy idea to go with. So, and yeah, the healing the land, represents the healing of the mind and helping people through things.
Materials for the mural were donated by local retailers Mitre 10 and Resine, and Harper says you don't have to be a talented painter to contribute.
It's not just about visual ideas, it's about poetry, it's about te reo, it's about other forms of communication too. So we're hoping that people might write a poem on there, or I've had a few tributes sent to me of people painting about friends that maybe they've lost or family members.
And he's keen for as many people as possible to get involved in completing the mural.
Because it's about mental health, we want to encourage as many people as we can to come down and work on it.
Other activities for Mental Health Awareness Week include a fun run, a whānau day, an arts and crafts day and a meditation walk. In Dunedin, the South Today.
Meanwhile, the Ashburton Council is supporting Mental Health Awareness Week and offered a free outdoor body balance and stretch class to kick things off today. The class was held in front of the council offices at Baring Square West. It was run by staff from the council-run sports facility, EA Network Centre. It offered the public the chance to reflect on how physical activity can contribute to positive mental health. Those taking part in the public class included Ashburton Mayor Donna Favour. Ashburton Council has also set up an inspiration wall at EA Network Centre to encourage the public to share positive messages with others in the community. The theme for this year's campaign is Let Nature In, Strengthen Your Wellbeing. A burglar has helped themselves to the contents of a beer fridge in Merry Hill. It was one of 3 burglaries and thefts reported to Dunedin Police over the weekend. Senior Sergeant Trevor Thompson says the person broke into the Carson Street home on Saturday night before taking beer from the fridge as well as a laptop. On Thursday night, a Jack and Jill chair set was taken from a Factory Road property in Mosgiel. The same evening, a black Ford Falcon XR8 went missing from an outsider home in Patrick Street in the Glen. It hasn't been located. The West Otago Hills were filled with the sound of high-octane engines as the competitors took part in the Rankleburn Rally. Many drivers used this race to test their machines for future events, which paid off for a local driver who won the event.
A strong, consistent drive in slippery and dusty conditions enabled Gore Rally driver Andrew Graves to snatch his 3rd win at the weekend's Rankleburn Rally. Assisted by his 15-year-old son Hayden, the recent Catlins Rally winner drove an almost faultless race to finish just seconds ahead of a strong field in a time of 50 minutes and 38 seconds. Just 28 seconds separated him from Canterbury's Job Quantock of Ahoka, who was driving his impressive Skoda Fabia AP4 rally car. For some of the 36 entrants, it was an opportunity to sort out their new rally cars, as Oamaru's Scott Simpson found out.
No, it will be interesting to see. We've just had a gearbox fully rebuilt, so we'll a bit of testing for us really, so just get a bit of time in the seat. We haven't had the car long, so it should be good. No, we'll see. We'll just get a bit of practice in, and hopefully this year we do the NZRC round, so that'll start next year, so just get a bit of time in the seat and see how we go.
Organised by Eastern Southland Car Club, the event was held in the Earnslaw Forest at Rankleburn, northwest of Gore, on Saturday afternoon. For the organiser Roger Laird, it was always going to be an eventful day. So what are you having today, Roger?
We've had the odd glitch, but it's a beautiful day.
How many entries did you have today?
36 entries, thank you, and it's a lovely day in Earnslaw Forest, and as long as everyone stays on the road it'll be even better.
But slippery forest roads proved no barrier to many entrants, who revelled in the hot and dry conditions. John Cosgrove in Balclutha for the South Today.
Still to come on the South Today, South Otago fire crews from Kaitangata and Balclutha get called out to a shed fire, and North Otago Pony Club hosts the 47th annual Springston Trophy and celebrates its 70th birthday.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Step into Shop on Carrot and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
Electrify NZ Dunedin sell quality European designed e-bikes with reliable componentry so that you too can wear the e-bike grin. Call in for your complimentary test ride today or book online. Find us at 249 Cumberland Street, phone 021 035 9820.
The Green Island Medical Centre offers everything for your family's needs. Whether you are travelling or coming in to discuss health symptoms, our medical staff provide the best of care. We offer Manage My Health, making booking an appointment or requesting a repeat prescription a breeze. We welcome families like yours. Give us a call today, phone 03 488 2754.
It's the Alex Campbell Menswear massive menswear liquidation. But don't panic, it's not ours. We've bought 2 Auckland stores and we've got up to 70% off.
Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
That's the Alex Campbell Menswear massive menswear liquidation.
When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489 2274.
Spring is here and it's time to get in the garden. Ready Lawn will take care of your lawn needs, making lawn care a snap. They will install the perfect lawn while you plant your favourite flowers and vegetables. Call Ready Lawn today so you can enjoy the coming season.
Step into Op Shop on St Andrew and discover a place with plenty of bargains for yourself, your friends and the whole family. We have new items arriving every day. Visit us for a fabulous range of economy and upmarket clothing, accessories, books, shoes and more. Shop with us and support your community.
Welcome back. Winter may officially be over, but it appears there's still some snow left, which the Met Service predicts will fall in parts of the south this week. People in central Otago and northern Southland are being warned to brace themselves for another cold snap. Snow has already been forecast for parts of the region on Wednesday, but the Met Service is now predicting another period of snow on Friday, which may fall to lower levels than earlier in the week. The Met Service says gale force and southerlies are likely to affect eastern areas of the South Island late on Thursday and into Friday. South Otago crews from Kaitangata and Balclutha were called out to a shed fire in Kaitangata this morning. Kaitangata Deputy Chief Fire Officer Dwayne Thompson says they arrived at the Christchurch Street property at 10:30 to find a totally involved blaze. The crews brought the fire under control quickly, avoiding damage to neighbouring property. Thompson says thanks to a quick response, the incident was dealt with safely and no members of the public were endangered. He says it's too early to ascertain the cause of the fire. 2 people suffered minor injuries when a boat carrying 39 tourists crashed into a rock during a seal watching cruise in Milford Sound yesterday. Radio New Zealand reports the passenger vessel operated by Real Journeys hit the rock about noon. A company spokesperson says the injured people were treated by staff on board and checked by a St John medic when they returned to shore. The boat, which appears to have superficial damage, has been taken out of service for a full inspection. An internal investigation is underway and Maritime New Zealand have been notified. The North Otago Pony Club has played host to the 47th Annual Springston Trophy and celebrated its own 70th birthday. The 3-day spectacle is the biggest pony club event in the Southern Hemisphere and is renowned as the New Zealand Pony Clubs Association premier South Island competition.
Janelle Gibson in action at the Springston Trophy in Oamaru. The annual event sees riders from across the South Island competing over 3 days in dressage, cross-country and show jumping. Event director Francis Campbell says the event has grown out of something which started nearly 50 years ago as an alternative to Pony Club Champs.
Not everyone can go to Pony Club Champs, so Springston Trophy was set up for those who couldn't go to Champs, but now it's become bigger. As the years have gone on, it's become bigger and bigger and bigger, and this is like the height of teams events for children in the South Island.
The event is one of the largest of its kind in the Southern Hemisphere. Campbell says organising the 3 days has been no easy task.
It's such a huge event. The amount of work that's gone into this has been significant, and we're all volunteers, and a lot of us have not run an event of this size before, so it's been a very steep learning curve.
North Otago last hosted the Springston Trophy back in 1984. They're happy to be playing host again, as it marks a major anniversary for the club.
This year is also the North Otago Pony Club's 70th anniversary, so we thought it would be really fitting to hold Springston Trophy here as part of celebrations of our 70th anniversary.
Around 40 teams from around the South Island took part in the competition. In Oamaru, the South Today.
After the break on the South Today, a slice of Dunedin's history is returned to the city, and we look at what to expect with this week's weather, so stay with us.
Every Kiwi deserves a reliable garage door. Rely on Garador to protect your important stuff. Just like Darren, his Garador keeps his favourite ride in mint condition. We have a huge range at affordable prices. Visit our website for a free consultation. We stand behind every door.
The Green Island Medical Centre offers everything for your family's needs. Whether you are travelling or coming in to discuss health symptoms, our medical staff provide the best of care. We offer Manage My Health, making booking an appointment or requesting a repeat prescription a breeze. We welcome families like yours. Give us a call today, phone 03 488 2754.
Active Interior Design in Mornington are the curtain and blind experts. The team can even advise you on outdoor products and will ensure that everything is perfect. For interior design with flair, call Active to book your free in-home consultation or call into the showroom in Mornington.
Step into Op Shop on St Andrew and discover a place with plenty of bargains for yourself, your friends and the whole family. We have new items arriving every day. Visit us for a fabulous range of economy and upmarket clothing, accessories, books, shoes and more. Shop with us and support your community.
For more than 50 years, Roslyn Mowers and Heating have been selling and servicing quality lawn mowers and outdoor power equipment. Bring your mower, chainsaw, garden equipment in for repair or service and you go in the draw to win a Husqvarna petrol line trimmer. See you in store soon.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Motor Trade Finance proudly brings you Rural Delivery. A look at the places and faces behind New Zealand agriculture. Tuesday evenings 8:30, repeating Saturday morning at 8 and Sunday afternoons 4:30.
Thanks for staying with us. Singer John Farnham is set to join the Eagles in Dunedin for next year's concert. The Aussie rock has been unveiled as the support act for the concert at Forsyth Bar Stadium on March the 2nd. Farnham was already booked to perform in Auckland a week later as part of his Whispering Jack and More tour. A crowd of more than 30,000 is expected for the concert. A slice of Dunedin's history has been returned to the city. 3 grandchildren of former Mayor John Wilson have returned a silver trowel which was presented to their grandfather over a century ago. The grandchildren presented the trowel to Mayor Dave Cull at a ceremony today. The small handheld tool was presented to their grandfather over a century ago to mark the beginning of construction of the former public baths in Moray Place. They say the trowel has been in the family for many years and they feel now is the right time to gift it back to the city. John Wilson was mayor of the city in 1912 and 13 and envisaged a scenic drive from St Clair to Lawyer's Head. That vision became a reality after he died and was completed in 1958. The trowel and its story is set to be displayed in the DCC's Plaza reception area. Otago has been hammered 47 points to 21 by Tasman in their Mitre 10 Cup match at Forsyth Bar Stadium. It was Otago's third game in 9 days. Tasman led 28-0 at the break with fullback Will Jordan crossing for 3 tries. The loss is only a minor setback for Otago though, as it's already qualified for the championship playoffs. They now head to Waikato to challenge for the Ranfurly Shield on Saturday. And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. Dogs of various breeds and sizes have gathered alongside their human companions at the Blessing of the Animals service at St Paul's Cathedral. Events in Dunedin marking Mental Health Awareness Week is starting with a blank canvas. And the West Otago Hills were filled with the sound of high-octane engines as the competitors took part in the Rankleburn Rally. And now look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome Barry Stewart. What have you got for us in tomorrow's paper?
10 Polytechs and industry training organisations around the country are predicted to make a deficit this year. However, the good news, Otago Polytechnic is powering ahead with higher than expected student enrolments and a net operating profit. So good news for that organisation. Otago Chamber of Commerce says it will push to get more young women employed in the industry ahead of the new hospital build. And Otago Fish and Game has welcomed stricter water quality rules. A Dunedin cycling advocate is urging motorists to have more patience, saying they may own cars but they do not own the road.
Yeah, those roads are big enough for everyone to
exactly
share.
Right. And of course we start the build up to Otago's Ranfurly Shield Challenge against Waikato on Saturday. If they win that, they'll hold it for over summer, so that'll be an extended period, so fingers crossed for that. The Volts team has been named for the first Plunket Shield match of the season, and lots more sports news as well.
Fantastic. Good luck to Otago with that Ranfurly Shield.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Lovely.
Thank you.
And you can catch all of that in tomorrow's ODT. And now it's time for a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by Mole Map.
Tonight's southern view is of the locals reflecting on the serenity at Waipiata. Looking at the situation, a fine day ahead tomorrow before much colder air and rainy weather arrives on Wednesday. Some snow is possible to low levels inland on Wednesday night or Thursday morning. Starting at the northwest of the South Island, Greymouth and Westport can expect showers and a high of 13 degrees. Across to the northeast, Nelson will have a few clouds and 17, and Blenheim is in for a very similar day, having cloud and 17 degrees. And to the cloudy skies in Canterbury, Kaikoura will be cloudy and 15, Christchurch will be fine with 16, and Ashburton will also be fine but warmer with a high of 18 degrees. Looking at the southern towns, Balclutha, Catlins, Gore and Lumsden can all expect strong westerlies, cloudy skies and highs of 15 degrees. Moving westwards to the Central Lakes, Alexandra, Queenstown and Wanaka can expect fresh to gusty northwesterlies and highs of 16 to 17. Te Anau can also expect strong westerlies and a slightly cooler high of 14 degrees. Moving north now, Amarama and Twizel are in for fresh northeasterlies, becoming fine and a high of 17. Some high cloud along the coast in Oamaru and Timaru, but pleasant highs are expected of 19 degrees. Moving to Dunedin, it's going to be cloudy tonight with light winds and an overnight low of 8. Sunny periods at first tomorrow, but high cloud will increase later in the afternoon. Northwesterlies change to northeasterlies throughout the day, then back to northwesterlies again in the evening. A high of 18 and a low of 11. And cloudy on Wednesday with some rain developing during the afternoon as fresh cold southerlies develop, a high of 12 and a low of 5. And in Invercargill, it's going to be cloudy tonight with a high of 8. Cloudy tomorrow with fresh to strong westerlies, some rain developing tomorrow night, a high of 14 and a low of 9. Rain easing to showers on Wednesday with strong nor'westerlies decreasing and changing to much colder southwesterlies with a high of 11 and a chilly low of 4. So best get your washing done tomorrow as it looks to be the last fine day of the week. That wraps up our news for this Monday. For the latest news from the Southern region, head online and follow us on Facebook, YouTube and at channel39.co.nz, as well as odt.co.nz. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.